I grew up in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And served churches in Pennsylvania, outside of Reading, Pennsylvania for 23 years before moving down here to Frederick, and I'm so glad to be back in the city. I'm one of those people that went right from college into theological school. So you have your undergrad degree and then you have a master's in theology. And so there's not many people that do that anymore. So I was the youngest the whole 3 years I was in my graduate program. I was pretty young when I started. I was 23, so that's pretty young. And I think about this a lot, about my first church, being willing to accept someone who was so young as a leader.
Right.
And that's another piece that has been influential to me, is what can I do to help influence and mentor young people, because I had so many chances at such an early age all along my career and as a teenager growing up. How can I pass that on to others? So we've been here since 1745.
Okay.
And so we're not sure exactly when our first church services were. They were somewhere up on the Monocacy. So we've just adopted the founding of the city's date as our date, because we came over with that wave of German immigrants. We built this larger sanctuary in the late 1880s. And then it served as a hospital during the Civil War, like the other churches that were downtown at the time. I really think that the church, our church, can make a difference in transforming people's lives. There's a lot of hurting people out there who are looking for a safe place and for community. And if we're doing what we're called to do, we're creating that space in that community so that you can come in to the building, and the building itself ought to represent who we are, so that when you come in, the accessibility is a way of saying this is a safe place, we want you to be here. And that's what keeps me going. When I wake up in the morning, I just think, well, you know, who knows whose life we might change this day. There may be somebody who, you know, they were so broken, they didn't know how they were going to get up that day, but they knew there was a place and people that would care about them.